watch this. How do you prepare for not taking side? Because at times, many times, they want you to take side. You understand? And is it even possible not to take side? How do you do it?
Well, thank you very much. Let me make a comment about the maritime internship that Madam Dorothy says. So if the woman goes to the mother-in-law to go and do internship, which we call IT in Nigeria, so what happened to the man? Does he do internship with? Does he do internship?
Does he do internship?
Okay, be that as it may, since it's not a general phenomenon, it's peculiar to a particular people. But it's a beautiful idea. But with modern day reality, that may actually be impracticable. For instance, if you are going to marry in Lagos or in the urban cities, going to the village to go and spend 1 month might not work out, actually. Having said that, when we talk about marriage, we say there is an aspect that are you mentally and psychologically prepared to get married? So a man can be mommy's boy. I know men that they remain mommy's boy all their life. And a man can also be WW. I don't know whether you know that. What is WW? Do you want me to decode that? Okay, thank you. It's not me that said that to say today that says
Say that again.
So now the thing is, if you are
woman rapper, I see.
Yes, WW. If a man is a WW, it's not matured. If a man remains a mommy's boy, it's not matured, and such are not ready for marriage. And there's a delicate balancing here. You must know there's a delicate balancing. As a man, you owe your mom a respect due to her. She gave birth to you. She did everything. She brought you up. She labored for you. Yes. But when you go to the scripture that yesterday was quoting at that time, a time comes that you leave your mother and your father. It's not physically living. It's a kind of mental living, mental maturity that you have come to take responsibility for your own actions. You become more accountable for your own actions. So those are the time that okay, you are ready for marriage. So, and when you are at that point, when such situation occur, I think the circumstances will determine what you should do. One, you don't respect your mother in the presence of your wife, no matter. You manage that. On the other hand, also, you don't rubbish your wife in the presence of your mother to please your mother. Because, come to think of it, there will be fight at the other room. So if you can't neglect the other room in this matter too, because it's very important. Okay, having said that, the thing is like when there is tension, we have different mechanism of coping. What you today said about the woman going to buy fuel and everything, apparently is somebody that maybe is not too, it doesn't have a liver for trouble. It's not a troublemaker. It's not only judgment kind of. So that may be the coping mechanism. Okay, let these women sort themselves out. I want to be neutral, but there are times that being neutral can be dangerous. There are times you are not expected to be neutral, because when you are neutral once, that occurrence may happen again. But when you have the wisdom, the grace to address the issue, respectfully telling your mom, like the story I share with you, the man has to explain to the mother, look, this is the situation here. When we cook, we don't finish everything one day. What we cook, because of we go to work, maybe this thing will last for a week or for a month. I mean, for 3 days or for a week, because it's not easy here in the city to be cooking every day. In the village, they do that. They just go to the backyard, collect leaves, and soup is ready. They cook almost every day. So, but even in modern day, you have to cook and put in the freezer for 2 weeks. So, and warm every day. Those are things that are not happening in the village. So, the man must be an educator between the two. He must be a bridge builder between the two. He must be a reconciler between the two women. He must be sometimes the one that will take the insult, apologize to both parties. Women don't apologize with words. I know Madam Dorothy will take me on that. Women apologize with action. So, but men apologizes. Beg your mommy. In this case, the woman with your mother will see you as a weakling if you beg your wife in his presence, in her presence. And be practical now. When there's a hug, just tell your wife, "Oh, I'm sorry, dear, but mommy, please, I beg you." Beg your woman, say sorry to your wife when the two are present. This is the wise way to handle it. Well, when you go back to the other room, you can do whatever you want to do with your wife when your mother is not there. Because you must not pretend, you must not give your mother the impression that you cannot handle the affairs in your home. Because that is what makes you a man, ability to handle the affairs. And a good husband material must be a good crisis manager. You must learn to manage crisis. You can't be a good husband if you don't manage crisis. So these are the things that you should do. Prepare yourself mentally. Read. When I was going to marry, I read tons of books. Until the time I said, look, I'm tired of reading. I don't want to read. I want to do marriage now. So there was a time I remember one evening in the church, they brought another book for me. I said, I don't read, I don't do. Book don't do. Now I want to do the thing, gaga. This thing I'm reading, when will I practice it? So read is not me. Yes, people try to look for money. You need money to get married, but you need that emotional stability, emotional intelligence. You need to build your own character. See, don't think that because they say it's marriage, it is only the responsibility of the woman to prepare for marriage. Women, unfortunately, are ahead of us in marriage. They know, they have a mental picture of marriage before men. See, a man doesn't think about marriage or they think it's, it has something grand. Yeah, I remember in those days when we were writing like and if they mention marriage, I said, look, don't tell me about marriage for now. Let's forget. We are still marrying Icon now. When we finish Icon, we'll talk about marriage. So there are times we start late. Men start late to prepare for marriage. But even at that, know that you are going to have a situation in which you have to manage crisis. So, and you have to know how to balance. It's a delicate balancing. Because you will argue in the sitting room, your wife will still call you that you are supporting your mother against her. Your mother will say, hey, so because you are married now, you no longer want to respect me. So even when you are going to correct your mother, sometimes the mother could be overbearing, some mother-in-laws could be overbearing. But even that, you don't chastise your mother in the presence of your wife. No, don't do that. Call your mother aside. Go into her room. If she's living in the guest or whatever she's living, sit down with her. You can prostrate, it's your mother. Prostrate to your mother is nothing wrong. Prostrate to your mother. Look, see, this thing is new. This is a child from another family. So it will not be nice for the two of us to now be fighting her. What if it's our own sister? What is your own, if it's your own daughter, uncle? So will you be happy that the husband and the mother-in-law are fighting your daughter? Will you be happy? So talk to your mother, because some mother, they will go to their room and be crying. So you have to go, take an excuse from your, look, I need to go and talk to mom. So of course, when you come back, the wife will say, what did you tell her? So it is up to you to know how to present what you did. You don't have to tell her everything you told her. So, but you have to, if you don't talk, you are going to be in trouble. If you don't, I didn't tell her. So you mean you were just there 45 minutes looking at yourself. You didn't say anything. Eh? So you have to know what you can say. Okay, actually that, most of the time the mommy was doing the talking, but I just say, look, it's, we are one family. There is no need for division. We should love each other. Love is cover everything. You can discuss everything you discuss with your mother, with your wife. That is no wisdom.
Is there room for small lies?
Eh?
Yes.
I wanted to say that there's room for putting your best foot forward there too.
Let me clarify
You put
myself.
your best foot forward there too, Abi.
No. Let me tell you. Let me clarify what I'm saying. You not disclosing is different from telling lies.
Mm.
If I don't want to talk about a thing, it's not that I'm lying about it. So if I discuss 5 things with my mother and I disclose 2, I'm not lying. It's just like I did not give you full information.
Exactly.
I give you the information that I think you will need.
Mm-hmm.
Because when it comes to this thing, there is no, the war with women is the endless. And as a man, you don't win that war. Argument with women is endless. You cannot win. No man can win. No man ever has ever won. So we have to know our limitation. So you have to know that, look, when you do over syllabus, you will create more trouble.
Yes.
Because everything that you reported, they will now be analyzed. They will be synthesized. And another battle will start on each of those points.
Even for 5 minutes.
Literature review.
They will do
Even
literature review. They will do interpretation. Then they will do recommendation. So that is how you can bridge that gap. When it is hot, beg your mother, say sorry, calm down your wife. Calm down.
All right, sir.